Hello, Moram here. Today I want to talk about the Envenom changes and the potential more multiplier we are now getting on Avian. So both things were not mentioned in the patch notes, so I just started testing basically. I looked at the Paragon board, I looked at the skills, I looked at the passives and wanted to know if they missed something and didn't include that in the patch notes, and I did found something. So the first one is Envenom. Envenom now has a plus besides the 60%, right? Because we have 6 ranks in this one, so it's 60%, but it's actually still a more multiplier. I will show you proof of this one later. I targeted the Uberlilith specifically because this boss always stays the same, is not affected by CC, and can be retried with a relatively high sample size for basically every single try. And the second thing is Avian. Avian is a possibly more multiplier now. For this one, I also tested this with Uberlilith and noticed it increases the damage substantially, like going from 800, 600, 400, something like that crits to much higher crits, like 30% more damage basically. And Uberlilith is not CC'd by Poison Creeper or anything basically, so it cannot be affected by anything else. We are only changing this Avian, and we also didn't change the percentage here. We dropped swooping attacks for Avian. Now I will talk about the changes and everything in a separate video because I want to focus on Envenom and Avian to prove my point, to prove that those are still more multipliers. So let's dive into that. Now for the first clip, we are going to look at my Druid first. We don't have Envenom spec'd, so that's the 3 points we're missing. I'm having swooping attacks in, not Avian. And at the end, I'm going to take off my amulet with the additional ranks to Envenom. So we don't have any Envenom ranks at all. Now we enter the fight and we basically deal no damage at all. We basically never hit 1,000,000 damage. So the next one is going to be Avian. Here is a clip without Avian. This one is going to be much harder to prove, but I think I figured this one out, specifically because this build does not reach 1,000,000 damage consistently without Avian, and it does with. Now the damage numbers are also much lower, and you will also see basically no 2,000,000 hits with this one. But when we apply Avian, we are suddenly dealing a ton more 2,000,000 hits, and we are also hitting for 1,000,000 damage with our Pulverize much more often instead of the 800 to 900 we should expect without. Now this basically sums up the whole video, and I am nearly 100% sure that Avian is now a more multiplier despite the sheet damage not reflecting that. In the stat sheet you will not see a more multiplier, you will see an increase by 30 flat crit damage. Now if you like this type of content, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment and subscribe. You can also join the channel membership or leave a donation if you have the spare coin. I will also upload my thoughts on the patch for specifically the Druid in just a bit. So see you next time and bye.